We've got finally no debut in amateurs. Trevor Sullivan taking on Drew Arpin. Trevor Sullivan looking for his first win. Drew Arpin looking to follow up the momentum over his last outing.
Yeah, do not blink for this matchup, man.
And you've got some inside scoop on both of these gentlemen, don't you, Andrew Valdina?
Yeah, I do indeed, Andy. I do indeed. Trevor Sullivan, I actually went to high school with this kid, man. It's a crazy story how it all came to be. He made his debut on my title fight night on May, and I was really looking forward to seeing him compete as he comes out now, full of energy and electricity. But he's a character, man. He trains really hard over at Invictus, as I've seen. He's got great kicks. He surprised me when I saw him in his debut. He's got lightning fast kicks, but it's also like unorthodox timing. He'll be on the back foot, which you don't really see kickers kicking off their back foot. But he'll be off his back foot, throwing up high kicks and landing. So I think that is a big key to victory for Trevor in this fight.
He's having fun here. He's having a good time walking out to the cage. Happy to be here.
I think he's the lead singer and guitarist in a band as well, so I don't think big crowds and
he's used to being on stage, right?
Yeah.
Performing.
I appreciate a fellow Renaissance man, music man,
yes,
fighting man. Trevor Sullivan trying to get that first win. Looked tough in his last outing a few shows ago. It's Connor Safford out of Triforce, I want to say off the top of my head. I could stand corrected, but I do believe that was the outing where he made his debut. And again, it was a back and forth scrap where he showed a lot of promise, a lot of heart, and he's representing Invictus Training Center, kind of a new gym on the map. But you see Andy Cody, who's there, who's been given striking lessons there at a new spot.
Yeah, kid's got a good head on his shoulders too. I know he came up short in his last fight, but he didn't really let it get to him too deeply. He kind of was like understanding about it and very self-aware and knew that he just needed to bounce back, get back in the training room.
Back in the training room he did Trevor Sullivan, and hungry to get that first victory as he awaits his opponent, Drew the Mutt Arpin, who has been in fight of the nights and crazy wars every time he steps in here.
Here comes the Mutt. Tons and tons of training I've gotten with Drew Arpin leading up to this fight and all of his fights, man. He's a great training partner to have in the room. Tough as nails, give us all good looks. And he really is just a sound competitor in all facets. He's got good grappling, he's got good striking, working with Hook and Roll, the new gym in New Bedford. And here he comes.
The New Bedford boys in the house.
Yeah, we know that there's absolutely zero quit in Drew the Mutt Arpin. Hit him, he laughs and comes forward.
Oh, he loves it. He loves to get hit, to give one back.
Oh, we've seen.
You gotta love that, right? You see a guy get cracked and fires him up.
Some people just built different. Some people are just built different. This kid's one of them.
I never minded getting punched in the face. I don't think I enjoyed it, but I just didn't think much of it, one way or the other.
Yeah, I don't think anybody really
like
enjoys it.
Bad.
But if I'm in there, I'm going to make the most of it. It's like, what am I going to do? Frown? No.
It's funny, yeah, people ask me, like, does it hurt getting punched in the face? It's like, well,
yeah, just...
An interesting factor,
not really either.
An interesting factor with this fight as well is that you look at Drew Arpin's last two fights. The two fights that he had like a year or two layoff between them. Now, he has less than a year. You know, it sounds like a lot still, but it's less than a year between. I think it's something like 6 to 8 months. I think you're going to see improvements coming a lot smoother and quicker now. I'm really looking forward to seeing like a much more well-developed fighter here.
The lovely Sky and Ashlyn get us ready for round one as we await our Tail of the Tape, brought to you by Coop's Bar and Grill in Quincy, Massachusetts.
Yes, sir. Tail of the Tape. Trevor Sullivan, 27 years old. Drew Arpin, 24. Trevor Sullivan having 1 inch in height against Drew Arpin at 5'8". Trevor coming in under at 144. Drew Arpin at 145. And Trevor Sullivan having a 70-inch reach, with Drew Arpin having the 1-inch reach advantage at 71 inches. Can't wait for this one. And here's the make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are
totally sold out here at Plymouth Memorial Hall. Thank you for attending, and please find your nearest seat as soon as possible. If you are standing, do your best to find a seat, please, and thank you. And now for our next fight, brought to you by Punch Club. And now it's time for an amateur featherweight fight scheduled for 3 rounds, 3 minutes apiece. Introducing to you first, standing in the red corner with a record of 0-1. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, and he weighed in at 144 pounds. From Salem, Massachusetts, he's representing Invictus Training Center. Let's hear it for Trevor Bad Luck Sullivan. And now, introducing his opponent, standing across from him in the blue corner, with an amateur MMA record of 1-1. He stands 5 foot 8 inches tall, and he weighed in at 144 pounds. From Taunton, Massachusetts, he's representing Mom's Basement, Lozon MMA, and Hook and Roll. Let's hear it for Drew the Mutt Arpin. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the action, Scott Lapointe.
All right, here we go. We got Sullivan in the black trunks. We got Arpin in the pink, blue, and desert camo. Here we go. No touch gloves. Right to work.
No waste of time taking the center. Big overhand
Big
right.
overhand
Oh, that
early
hurt
on
a
the
bat.
guard.
Another one.
Oh, he
he's
puts
out,
him out.
he's
He puts him out.
He's out.
Quick stoppage for Drew Arpin. Round 1 KO.
He just put him out.
Lightning fast. That might be one of the.
Marks his territory. Did you see that?
I did.
He told me he
did.
was going to do that
He just
celebration all
marked
week.
his territory.
That's crazy.
I did see that. That was. I've never seen that before, but
That's a new one.
I mean, no wasted time. Both of these guys just skyrocketed into the center of the cage and started firing, and Drew Arpin got the best of it. Thunderous right hand and thunderous follow-up. Let's see that replay once they
Oh
get it
my
up there.
goodness.
Rocks him with the overhand right, and then he hit him, I think, with like the same exact punch a second time.
Watch the whole fight
Let's
again.
See here. Oh yeah.
Boom.
Oh,
Overhand
big
right.
overhand.
And then it was
Uppercut.
a little uppercut, and then he goes back to the overhand.
The old 2-4-2 and then back up to an uppercut, left hand.
That's what put him out.
Just immediately hit the flow state.
And
He threw 6 punches. They all landed.
and 3 or 4 of them, he didn't even need to land. Those last 3 or 4, Sullivan was already out.
I'd love to
Slumped
just see
against
the celly one more time, though.
Yeah, those last 2 were elementary at that point. But when you're in the moment, Drew Arpin's going in for the finish.
It's not his job to stop the fight.
Of course.
Refs.
That was electric.
What was the time on that?
Got to be less than 10 seconds.
Yeah, I was going to say 10, 12 seconds.
That's how you do it, man. Not paid by the hour here. Here's the celly.
Here he is. He comes in. He marks his territory.
Ladies and gentlemen, keep it going for these two. Referee Scott Lapointe has called a stop to this contest at 9 seconds of round number 1. Giving you your winner by knockout, Drew the Mutt Arpin.
KO. What a performance. Definitely something to be proud of here. A lot of hard work went into this one. I know he worked really hard with his nutritionist, dieting out a long time ago, man. So congratulations, man. Welcome back to the Cage Titans cage. I can't wait to see what you do next.
Yeah, he looked unstoppable. Landed that big overhand right. Snuck in the uppercut under the arm. That was beautiful. Then went back to the overhand. Sullivan was pretty much out at that point. A few follow-up shots from Arpin. Fight was over. The Mutt did his thing. Now the celebration makes more sense to me. The Mutt.
Yeah, the Mutt.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why.